Yo, what's up everybody? Today's video is going to be something a bit different. We're going to be discussing some drama that's been happening in the NA competitive scene. And I'm going to be covering that plus one main point on what causes 99% of teams not to succeed and not to win at the end of the day. And so let's jump into it. So basically, some news had come out recently that with the team's rejects along with Seminole, there's been some, I would say, snakery happening, or at least some people doing things behind other people's backs. Long story short, Seminole and Rejects compete to get picked up by the organization called Tribe because they're trying to get back into the comp scene. Roboto leaves Seminole, tries to team with Rejects players, and once Rejects players have been split up, Roboto goes back to Seminole. That's the overall summary. If you want to learn more, you can go ahead and check this post out with Raph talking about everything. Anyways, let's jump into the main potatoes in the meat. Back when I was competing in ARP 2021, that is a team that I've had most security and most comfortability. We had a motto about being a family rather than just people who play with each other for business. Although it is business at the end of the day, like that team was like a family. And I never had to worry about being snaked or backstabbed or dropped or anything like that. Neither did the other players because we all had trust, security, and each other. We're trying to push through all the obstacles and challenges that we faced together. No matter what had happened, we had a commitment towards making it work. And that caused us to become very strong against all odds. Every other team that I've been with in my competitive scene, pretty much, at least on a professional level, I've not had that same assurance and comfortability. It's almost like I might get stabbed in the back at some point, or that thought is always looming that if I don't perform to a certain point or level, if I mess up in one aspect, I'm going to get dropped. People are going to start trying to do stuff behind each other's backs. So, what is this mistake that messes up 99% of people and teams? And that is a divide. It's like in the Bible, it talks about a house divided against itself can't stand. If a team is divided against itself, it's not going to thrive. It's not going to become a world championship team. It's not going to work because teammates won't be able to trust each other. You won't have that confidence, that vibe, that positivity to build on what you already have. It'll always be, am I out next, or is this person going to be out next? It's always like a inner rivalry, and that will never, ever, ever work. So that one mistake is division. If you really want to make sure you be a top-level team like the teams from China, the ones that have been winning the world championships, the recent Masters, they're united. They don't have this divide. Even back in the world championship, they were cheering for their own teams, even if they got eliminated. Like Q9 was cheering for Wolves. Like they have a certain unity that has caused them to thrive at the highest level, along with their discipline, along with their work ethic. And so this is what's required if you really want to win and if you really want to thrive. Because you can't be a solo lone wolf. And you do need other people, but you need the right kind of people. So make sure, if you are on a team or if you're planning to get on a team in COD Mobile or any other area of life, you got to have that unity and bond and make sure everybody's minds are on the same page. You have that culture and environment that's building on each other, that's going to be helping each other, that's going to be not giving up on each other. There's no snakery. If there's anything that needs to be talked about, it's up in the air, up in the clear waters. It's not behind anybody's back. It's like you talk openly, clearly. And in my experience, that creates the best kind of team environment with the best winning conditions. So anyways, hopefully this helps. Obviously, I didn't go into too much details about all the stuff that's happened within this recent drama because it's not even really about this. This just gave me the idea to film this video because it is something I've noticed for the longest time ever. It's like most teams won't have that family type of connection, and that's going to cost them in the end. Anyways, hopefully this was valuable to some degree. If you want to be coached by me, I've opened up some one-on-one coaching slots. You can DM me on any of my socials. The links are in the description. And if you want to become a better world-class CODM player, at least understand the secrets that brings those people who have went from nothing to the greats and the elites of CODM, check out my CODM Masterclass at mju.com. And the link will be in the bio and description, maybe even in the comments. So enjoy the rest of your day. I'll talk to you in the next video.